Time to plant the garden, you guys. You can put out all your seed. It's definitely, I didn't think it was gonna freeze, but it definitely is not gonna freeze from now on. So it's great rainy weather in the Dallas-Fort Worth Metroplex to get those seeds planted. It's great to plant during this kind of rainy, wet weather to help your seeds get started. So plant your basil, plant your squash, your melons, even your winter squash. Everything warm season can go in now. It's time to turn over the garden from the cool season into the warm season crops. So I'm so excited. I'm especially excited about planting basil with my tomatoes. I love basil with tomatoes. I love the taste. That combination is just perfect for me. And I'm excited about melons. My son loves melons. Eli loves to eat melons, so that is his particular favorite patch. And we grew them up on the tunnel trellis last year, and they did really, really well. All right, you guys, so get planting. Even your flowers. You guys, every garden has to have a little flower in it for a little fun. And butterflies and bees. So I just snuck out last night as the thunder rolled in. It was getting dark. I was like, I'm gonna get this done, and just threw out all my zinnia and my cosmos seeds in this front bed. And so I'm looking forward to those beautiful flowers coming up and becoming a great PR department for my front yard garden. Hey you guys, along with planting those warm season crops, sticking those plants in and those seeds in, what I'm also doing is replenishing the soil in my beds with compost that I made last spring. Remember you guys, fall compost making is a process of uncovering, and letting my girls stir it up for me. One trick to good compost, at least in my area in Dallas, Texas, is to wet it down and then tarp it, because we need that moisture to stay in that material to rot it really well. Now the ingredients I used for this compost were stall shavings from a horse barn near me, and some manure mixed in, and then some wood chips from a chip drop, and then shredded leaves that I got from neighbors. Now that is a lot of carbon. There was a little bit of nitrogen in the horse manure, but not a lot. So for that nitrogen to heat up my pile, I used lawn clippings, again for neighbors. And then my secret ingredient this year was my daughter Rose's beau is a barista, so he brought me coffee grounds. So that's what really heated up my pile, gave it that nitrogen to get it cooking. And then as you can see, those chickens just work it over. So I'm wetting it down, tarping it, letting it sit for a while, and then uncovering it and letting those chickens stir it and do that magic, and then raking it back up into a pile and tarping it again over and over throughout the season to make that glorious, glorious compost. I'm going to combine that beautiful compost with bunny berries from under my rabbit hutches. Now you guys, I started using bin lids under my rabbit hutches, just drill some holes in them for drainage, and that just makes it so much easier to collect those good bunny berries for my garden, because my hutches are pretty low to the ground, so anything that makes that easier is a win-win. I don't know about you guys, but one of my favorite things to do is to end my day out in the garden. After a long, busy day, it's just really nice to get out there and hear the birds chittering before they go to sleep. sometimes I'm treated to a sweet sunset and just let the sun go down on my project. Let me know in the comments if you're one of those that likes to end your night in the garden. Look at what I grew, you guys. A huge carrot. I have trouble getting carrots to grow. Well, I have trouble getting carrots to germinate. So I wanted for you guys to celebrate in my victory. I grew carrots and there's a whole row of them. Yes, toasted victory.